In this video, we are going to show you the perfect itinerary for Montevideo. One of the questions we get the most is how to build a logical itinerary for the capital with the best quality of life in South America, mixing the tradition of Uruguayan barbecue, the charm of historic buildings, and the tranquility of walking on the Rambla, feeling the breeze of the Rio de la Plata. To see the absolute basics, just the old city, and lunch at the Mercado del Puerto, you need 2 days. But to take it easy, visit an award-winning winery, explore the bohemian neighborhoods, and enjoy the waterfront like a local. We recommend at least 4 days. That is why we prepared a super complete 4-day itinerary with the best of Montevideo, so you do not waste time. So let us get started. What is the best time to visit Montevideo? Uruguay has 4 well-defined seasons. Summer, from December to March, is hot. The city becomes vibrant, and the waterfront is full of people, but it is more humid. Winter, from June to September, is quite cold and very windy, which requires heavy coats, but it is great for drinking red wine and eating pasta. Our golden recommendation is the shoulder seasons, autumn and spring. March is special because the harvest takes place, the Grape Harvest Festival, and the wineries are beautiful. And how many days to stay in Montevideo? The city is not huge, but it has a slow pace that should be enjoyed. The number one mistake is just doing a day trip from Punta del Este. The bare minimum we recommend is 3 full days, but the ideal is 4 days to include the visit to Bodega Bauza calmly. Now let us get to the day by day. Day 1. Arrival and the soul of the Rambla. Arrive at Carrasco Airport, which is modern and beautiful. Take an Uber or transfer to the hotel, costs about $30. Check in and go straight to the Montevideo Rambla, the boardwalk that borders the river. The best stretch to walk is around the Pocitos neighborhood. Take the mandatory photo at the Montevideo sign and observe the locals with their beach chairs and thermos drinking mate. For dinner, have your first Uruguayan meat experience at La Pulperia restaurant in the Punta Carretas neighborhood. It is a small place with a counter where you see the griller preparing the meat in front of you. The price is fair and the quality is spectacular. Arrive early as there is a line. Staying in a good region will make your trip much easier. The strategy in Montevideo is to focus on safety and nightlife, escaping the center at night. The first option, and our favorite, is Punta Carretas. It is a noble, flat, safe neighborhood with the best mall in the city and many restaurants within walking distance. The second option is Pocitos. It is the most famous neighborhood with the trendy beach and many charming residential buildings. The third option is the Cordon or Parque Rodó neighborhood. It is the bohemian area full of craft breweries and young life, ideal for those who want to save money and enjoy the night. Avoid staying in the old city or center, as they become deserted and unsafe at night. We created this personalized map that explains exactly which is the best region. Staying in Punta Carretas or Pocitos, you cannot go wrong. We will leave here on the screen QR code and in the video description the link to this map. We created them on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices and free cancellation. And remembering that in this link below, we always organize everything you need to set up your entire trip for the lowest price. The sites we use to build our trips and that have everything much cheaper, such as international eSIM cell phone chip to have internet and call Uber discounted travel insurance tickets for all the attractions we mentioned, good and cheap hotels we have already stayed at, and the global account to carry pesos or dollars paying much lower fees. Save this page in your favorites. Day 2. History and the Temple of Meat. Go to Independence Square. See the Palacio Salvo, the city's postcard. You can take the guided tour to go up to the top if you book in advance. See the mausoleum of General Artigas in the center of the square. Cross the Puerta de la Ciudadela, the rest of the old wall, and enter the old city. Walk along the Sarandí pedestrian street full of crafts. Visit the Solis Theater. The guided tour is unmissable and cheap, about $5. For lunch, go to the Mercado del Puerto. It is touristy but mandatory. The smell of barbecue is incredible. Sit at the counter of El Palenque and order an asado de tira, short ribs, or bife de chorizo, sirloin steak. In the afternoon, walk to the port to see the ships, or visit the Carnival Museum. In the late afternoon, stop at Café Brasilero, the oldest in the city, which maintains the period decoration and was the favorite of writer Eduardo Galeano. Day 3. Wines and vintage cars. Today is the day to discover the Tanat grape, the pride of Uruguay. The region is 20 minutes from Montevideo and has several wineries. The most famous and structured is Bodega Bauza. Its differential is that, in addition to award-winning wines, it has a personal museum from the owners with dozens of classic cars and vintage motorcycles in impeccable condition. Lunch at the winery restaurant is sophisticated and delicious. The tasting with tapas is a great choice. Book in advance. At night, go discover the excitement of the Cordon neighborhood. Juan Palier Street and Blaines Street are full of cool bars with sidewalk tables. Day 4. Markets and panoramas. Start the day at the City Hall Panoramic Viewpoint Intendencia. It is in the center and admission is free. You have a 360-degree view of the city. If it is a Sunday, visit the Tristan Narvaja Fair in the Cordon neighborhood. It is a gigantic street market where everything is sold from fruits to antiques and animals. For lunch, go to the Most Montevideo Agricultural Market. It is an old market that has been totally renovated and is beautiful. It has several food options, breweries, and shops with local products such as olive oils and dulce de leche. End the afternoon at Parque Rodó. It is the most beautiful park in the city, with a lake with paddle boats and an amusement park with classic rides that children and adults love. For the Last Supper, try the famous chivito, the giant Uruguayan sandwich at Bar Tincal, which has one of the best in the city facing the Rambla. An important tip is to buy tickets for attractions in advance. The visit with lunch at Bodega Buza is very popular, especially on weekends. We will leave in the QR code on the screen and in the description the link to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the lowest price. It is the largest tour site in the world, and you can buy the wine tour with transport included, which is essential to be able to drink without driving. Now let us talk about transportation. How to get around Montevideo. To arrive, you fly to Carrasco Airport MVD. To get around the city, Uber works perfectly and is cheap. The bus system is also efficient and you can use the Move It app. If you are staying only in Montevideo, do not rent a car. Parking is difficult and paid on the street. Leave the car only if you are extending to Punta del Este or Colonia. Quick shopping tips. Montevideo is not a cheap shopping destination for clothes. What is worth it? Leather jackets and bags, merino wool and gastronomic products. Buy dulce de leche, brands Narbona, Conaprol, and La Pataya and Alfajores at the supermarket or at MAM. Uruguayan olive oils are also world-renowned. Mandatory documentation for international tourists. To enter Uruguay, rules are simple. You generally just need your valid passport. U.S. citizens do not need a visa. No specific vaccine is required. And remembering travel insurance. Medical costs in Uruguay are expensive European level. An emergency can cost a fortune. We never travel without it, and in the link in the description there is the comparator we use. And how much does it cost to eat in Montevideo? It is expensive, but there is a secret. A dish in a good restaurant costs about $20 to $30. The secret is, the government refunds the VAT tax to foreign tourists who pay with an international credit card or global account in restaurants. The discount is about 18 to 22% and comes instantly or on the invoice. This makes the bill much cheaper. Never pay in cash. And what to do at night? Young nightlife is in the Cordon neighborhood with craft beer bars and live music. If you want to see Tango Bar Fun is historic and touristy. Bar Fasol in the center usually has street performances. And if you are traveling with kids, the Rambla is perfect for bikes and rollerblades. Parque Rodó has cheap and fun rides. The Carnival Museum is colorful and interesting. If you liked this detailed itinerary, like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and safe travels.